Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Kelsey Kendall. Let's start off with your top stories brought to you by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. We're now learning how the suspect in the Chinatown shooting was able to post bail just 6 days before this latest incident. Court records show a nonprofit organization bailed him out. Review-Journal's Jen Ah explains why. Jen?
The Clark County District Attorney is now questioning this nonprofit's vetting process. According to court records, the nonprofit called the Bail Project posted a $3,000 cash bond on December 14th for 23-year-old Rashawn Gaston Anderson. Then, 6 days later, while out on bail, Las Vegas police say Gaston Anderson opened fire, shooting waiter Chen Yang Wang multiple times during an attempted robbery at ShangHai Taste, leaving him in critical condition. Clark County DA is now asking, quote, what do they do to determine whether a person should be considered for their generosity? In response, the Bail Project told us, quote, we assist people who are legally presumed innocent and whom a judge has deemed eligible for a bail release. To read more on the suspect's criminal history, go to lvrj.com.
And the Henderson Police Department shares video of 2 vehicles causing damage at Mission Hills Park Sunday night. The drivers of those vehicles have not been located, but 2 more have been cited for a similar incident that happened the next morning. 18-year-old Steven Stonehawker was arrested and booked for conspiracy and failure to comply with park rules. The 17-year-old juvenile driver was cited for destruction of property and conspiracy. Police are now asking the public to help identify others involved in both incidents. In more news, the North Las Vegas police chief is stepping down. Pamela Ojeda, the city's first female police chief, is saying she will officially retire on January 6th. Ojeda joined the department in 1995 as a dispatcher and became chief in 2018. Officials credit her with establishing a community-oriented policing unit and working with local churches and businesses. And the Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Authority honors former Senator Harry Reid along the Strip. Several of the massive marquees that typically display advertisements showed the Searchlight native and shared the message. They read, Nevada born, Nevada legend, thank you, Senator Reid. Reid died Tuesday at the age of 82 and was the longest-serving U.S. Senator in Nevada history. Now in your health news, in anticipation of the crowds expected to gather for New Year's Eve, the Nevada Gaming Control Board said it would intensify enforcement of mask mandates. Already, the Gaming Board regularly makes unannounced visits to casino licensees to check for potential regulatory violations. According to the state's emergency directive, each person, even if they are vaccinated, is required to wear masks in public indoor settings with counties with substantial or high transmission rates for COVID, and Clark County has one of the highest rates in the state. And this comes as the U.S. experiences a surge in new COVID-19 cases. The country reports more than 265,000 new cases per day on average now, and this is largely driven by the Omicron variant. Dr. Anthony Fauci, the top U.S. infectious disease expert, says there is still no need to cancel small holiday gatherings among vaccinated friends and family. But he discourages larger parties with, quote, all the bells and whistles. Now let's take a look at our local forecast. Look out for a bit of rain as you begin your day. We have a 40% chance to see some rain in the early hours. Expect partly cloudy skies with more rain chances throughout the day with highs in the mid-50s and lows in the 40s. More clouds and more rain for your New Year's Eve this Friday as we see highs in the 50s, lows getting down to the 30s. Skies will clear up for the start of the new year, but we will start to see temperatures drop down to the 40s, lows in the 20s. So if you're going out for the holiday, bundle up.
Sports, sponsored by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app and get a bonus up to $100 when you sign up. Raiders star tight end Darren Waller's status for Sunday's matchup against the Indianapolis Colts is now up in the air as he was placed on the COVID-19 list on Wednesday. The team was hoping he would be available after he had missed the last 4 games due to injuries. Under league protocols, Waller has to quarantine for the next 5 days. However, because he is vaccinated, it is possible for him to test out of protocols in time for the game. Sports betting, sponsored by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Wisconsin is a 6-point favorite over Arizona State at Circa Sports in today's Las Vegas Bowl at Allegiant Stadium. The total is 41. The Sun Devils are plus 195 on the money line. There are 3 other bowl games today. North Carolina is favored by 10 points over South Carolina in the Mayo Bowl. Tennessee is a 5.5-point favorite over Purdue in the Music City Bowl. And Michigan State is favored by 2.5 points over Pittsburgh in the Peach Bowl.
In your business news, sponsored by Bank of Nevada Bank on Accountability, a big hole in the southwest Las Vegas Valley has been filled. The crater at Durango Drive and Sunset Road was the remnant of the Sullivan Square project from the mid-2000s.
Project went nowhere. They excavated the site, ended up having a lot of court battles over the project, and like many other high-rise proposals from that era, it never left the drawing board.
The site's new owners plan to start building a lifetime gym there this summer. In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Glittering Lights at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, if you're looking for the latest in what's happening with Las Vegas restaurants, we've got you covered. Celebrity chef brothers Brian and Michael Voltaggio are getting ready for a special menu at Harvest at the Bellagio from January 14th to the 16th. You can make your reservations online. And have brunch at Boom Bang Fine Foods and Cocktails in Henderson from 10:30 in the morning to 3 on the weekends. And the Ski Lodge in Super Frico is now open. The speakeasy-style bar serves up classic and seasonal cocktails in this cozy and hidden spot. Now to your entertainment news, sponsored by DiscoverYourNevada.com, brought to you by Travel Nevada. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve and we're getting ready to celebrate. One thing to get ready for is traffic. Some road closures to be aware of are the I-15 North ramp to Tropicana Avenue, south of Russell Road, the I-15 South ramp to Tropicana westbound and eastbound, and Flamingo eastbound at Valley View Boulevard. A full list can be found on lvrj.com. And a tip for getting around the Strip for all of the festivities, the Las Vegas monorail will be the only motorized method of transportation. Thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Kelsey Kendall. If you have a Roku device, just search Review Journal to download our channel. Watch Las Vegas breaking news streaming live on your OTT device. We'll see you back here later today for 7 at 7 p.m. From the Las Vegas Review Journal, have a great day.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.